Hello everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing a fun little game here called 60 Seconds. We're just going to play the classic mode and atomic drill. That's just the tutorial. We're going to go into Apocalypse, Batman. About it, begin adventure. So if you don't know much about this game, pretty much the concept of it is you have 60 seconds to gather any kind of supplies along with your family and get to your fallout shelter before the bombs hit. And then you gotta survive for as long as you can. It's quite of an old game, but it's a good one. If you've ever seen it. What? Quick. Grab stuff. Wham wham. Toss it in there. Oh, there's bullets and stuff. Get out of the way. Alright, we need to get the rest of my family. Get that guy's mask. Oh, we don't have much time. Don't have much time. The radio. The axe. Get some soup. Toss it in there. Okay. We did not get hardly any food or any drinks, any water or any soup. So we're probably going to starve. But we got a lot of good stuff, I think, too. God, it's such a stressful game trying to get those, them 60 seconds in there. Achievements, got them all in Family Guy. Interesting, okay. So you can see, we got our family, whatever we grabbed, we brought down here. So the water, the soups, everything, the whole king's caboodle. Pretty much what we do now is we click on this little book and see what goes on. Day 1, all of us made it into the shelter just in a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. Remember, hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out, being messy can really work in your favor. +1 is like checkerboard. Okay, so we got something there for a little bit of entertainment. Our shelves are full of cans. We can eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Alright, that's not really saying for day 1. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. Alright. So no one, so we got to ration it. We only got 2 and 3, so no one really needs it right now, so we're not going to give anybody anything. There are only so many things you can do in the time of a bunker. So we thought, hey, why not play some games? Then I just kid you, Alright, so that was day 1. Now we're going on to day 2 here. And I grew a 5 o'clock shadow that quickly. Let's see what's going on here for day 2. We thought playing a silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying, so we quickly stopped. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully we'll stay that way. Timmy is doing his best to her. How long will that last? Dolores is fine as well, as much as anyone can be fine, and well, this tiny shelter. Ted is fine. Ted is fine. Alright, no one's still hungry or thirsty, really. I'm just gonna ration it out. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk for our health right now. Mary Jane's more than ready to go scavenging. Let's plan a trip. That's what the new explosion would be enough to quench argument. Blah blah blah. That was there. Day 3 now. Enough arguing. There are more important things to worry about. For everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Timmy doesn't need much. He should drink. Dolores remains thirsty can't remain this thirsty for water. Ted needs. Okay. So everybody wants some water. So we'll give everybody some water right now. Jeez. Alright, we'll send Mary Jane out there and we'll give her the gas mask. What's going on here? Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. She took a big gas mask with her. Timmy's on his bed for behavior. Dolores is calm. No your problems and trouble in Ted. It's fine morning. Try to keep track of the time down here. We came to sleep. Alright. Oh, we didn't get the med kit. Dang it. Day 5. Oh boy. They're not looking that good, but they're getting hungry. Timmy's tired. Dolores tired. Ted is fine. We could have sworn that each puddle of water was in there earlier, and there goes another one. We're getting flooded. Better grab some of our supplies before they start floating. I think we need to keep the radio. I think that's more important than the map. Hopefully. Alright, the map is damaged, but it looks like it should still be good. No. Okay, so we lost the map. Some water for some Timmy, or need some water. They want some water. Timmy's been sitting there just staring into space. Is something wrong? Maybe we should be good to have a little chat with him. Sure. Let's have a chat with Timmy. Day 7. Alright, we made it a week. Everyone's still alive, as far as we can tell. Okay, Timmy's hungry. Wants something to eat. No trouble. Nothing new. Alright, so let's get the wife and son something to eat. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. We're not sure if they're rats, feral bunnies, or just mutated hamsters. All these options are pretty grim. We should use spare munition or some. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's use the axe. Don't waste your ammo in case people start coming. I don't even know if that can happen. Okay, everything looks fine. Can of bloody soup. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess still top of the food chain. Timmy's okay. Today's been a fine day for Dolores. Ted's still strong. Okay, we'll give Ted something to eat. Hopefully, Dolores has not been very talkative today. Should we chat with her? Yeah, sure. Hopefully, Mary Jane comes back very shortly and bring some water. Okay, what was that phone ring? Talking to Dolores helped resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now. Some water for Timmy would be nice. There has to be some water left. Dolores should get it. So everybody's thirsty now, so let's. Oh no, can I? Let's give it to the wife. Sorry, Timmy. We had thought phone calls were a thing in the past. I tried to time a bomb, obliterated everything. The electronic hammer phone booth in our street survived. Alright, she had the water, so let's let her out there. 10 days in. Okay, Dolores came back. That's a good sign. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gas relief from the caller. They introduced himself as survivors from the nearby town, Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information. When the call cut short, something must have gone wrong on their side. They would get back to us. We're glad to see Dolores came back safely with us and in turbo shape. We need to give him water now. Oh, we don't have any water. If there's anything to report about Dolores, it's where it would have been. This is where it would have been written. Ted looks like he's gotten 1 foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Yeah, I mean, you'd think soup would be good. State of the Western remains unknown, so it's maybe just after all, you only live once. Is Mary Jane gone? Is she just dead? You know what, Timmy's, before he goes crazy, see, it's been a while, don't we know much happened on the surface. We only had a chance to tune in some controversy broadcasts. It's kind of sad. Timmy's kind of losing his mind. Let's just send Timmy out there, you know, what could go wrong? We're able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to get him water now. Dolores should do a call. She's going to find a thing to complain about today. It looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to drink now. Yeah, I can't do nothing there. We should gonna say, let's send Crazy Nut Timmy out there before he loses his mind. Oh. Well, too many days without water took the toll. Ted died of dehydration. Timmy went out in the wasteland, and we don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. If there's one thing Dolores needs, it's water for Dolores. Well, Dolores, you're the only one left, so it's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully Dolores or Timmy will come back soon with water. Otherwise, we're screwed. Well, he looks perfectly fine now. It's hard not to worry considering the current situation. Dolores will not survive without water for any longer. Dolores is rested. Yep. She's the only one left. Let's give her some food. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open to each side for them. Let's turn the radio back on. Alright, Dolores is still looking good. We knew it. The government has not fallen and they're coming to save us. They didn't get an exact date of their radio transmission, but we're sure that they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch with us in a couple days and told us to wait for the instructions. Not slide any longer without water. Just give us some more soup. Maybe that'll subside. Okay, we decided to take a peek outside just for a minute, see if there's any store around the corner. There was some sound, and when we were about to step out, we heard a growl from the darkness. A pair of ferocious eyes appeared. We had a moment to decide what to do. Let's just shoot it. Oh. Okay then. A quick shot with the rifle was more than enough to scare away or maybe bring down whatever creature stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. Timmy can sneak a little secret agent man, but that might not have been enough to avoid the band of raiders camped near our shelter. Oh no, we can probably save it. We all had a few drops of water if we could avoid what happened with Dolores. Died of dehydration last night. Survived problems, no easy task, we can tell you that much. Alright, so we made it 15 days on our first try here. 15 days. And we perished. Yay. But I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We're gonna keep this video short, not make it drag on any longer than it needs to do. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, I would love to play this game. So you can probably expect to see another part of this. Was that a UFO? Anyways, expect more content of this, maybe Friday or next week. But I'm definitely gonna want to get back in this game and play it. But until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye.